A few days ago, I had a session on the topic of parenting at a private school's annual parents-teachers meeting in Faisalabad. In this event, some children and parents were also given awards. A tall, apparently uneducated woman was awarded the Mother of the Year award. At the end of my session, I started searching for the mother who had received the award. But she had already left for her home with her 3 children studying in the school. I expressed my wish to the principal that if he knew her house, I would like to go with him and meet her for a while. The principal took me far from the school to the area of Ghulamabad. There was a very simple house consisting of only one room, a small veranda, and a small courtyard. The children and their mother were at home. There I came to know that the children's father worked as a laborer in a factory. They have 3 sons and no daughter. The mother stays at home and stitches clothes on a sewing machine. From her hard-earned income, she pays the school fees of her children. It was only her passion that her children studied in a good school in the city. The school administration, seeing the children's interest in learning, also reduced some of the fees. My investigative nature was about to find an interesting story. I always focus on the stories scattered around me. There are thousands of such characters around us who can be taken as role models. There is no shortage of life-building and character-building incidents in our society, only the lack of observant eyes and sensitive hearts. With the permission of the principal, I asked that woman, "You have received the Mother of the Year award. How do you feel about receiving this award?" The woman, in an enthusiastic and confident manner, replied, "I feel very happy. Last year also I received the same award because my children never miss school, they go in clean uniforms, their handwriting is beautiful, their homework is complete, and their lessons are well memorized. All 3 children get first position in exams every year." The children were studying in 6th, 5th, and 4th grades. I asked, "Do the children go to any academy after school?" The woman immediately replied, "No, I have never sent them to any academy. I am uneducated, but I have made 2 principles the essence of my life." She continued, "The first principle is that I do all the necessary household chores, washing clothes, cleaning, cooking, stitching clothes on the sewing machine, only when the children are sleeping, at school, or out playing in the ground after Asr prayer. I finish all my work during that time. When my children are at home, I give them my full attention. At that time, I do not do any housework. My children are present, or I am their shadow, staying with them all the time." I was listening with great attention in her simple Punjabi-accented Urdu. When she paused for a moment, I asked, "Please tell me the second principle as well." She smiled lightly and said, "My second principle is that as soon as my children finish the Maghrib prayer, I spread a mat on the floor and tell them to bring their school bags. Then I listen to each of them recite their lessons from school. I do not understand anything, but my children think that I am educated and understand everything. I ask them to recite each lesson 3 times. While reciting, they memorize it. By learning the daily lesson daily, the children are not worried during exams. They already know the whole book by heart. From Maghrib till Isha, without fail, my children sit with me and study. I also learn something new every day, and my heart feels satisfied that my 3 sons have revised their lessons and stored them in their minds." The conversation had ended. On my way back, I was thinking about how an uneducated mother was preparing her children to serve the country and the nation. She is a praiseworthy mother. Surely these children will become the builders of our future. I was also thinking, where a mother spends time on TV, mobile, or novels, her children will also remain stuck with the mobile. Then what is there to regret? The children are not at fault at all.